Hi, I have another cardio video to show you. This one's going to basically be a bunch of plank variations. So this is slightly an ab workout basically, but if you keep moving, it's a cardio workout too. So I'm going to do plank holds for 30 seconds for 4 sets. I'm going to do plank up and downs, which for 10 reps for 4 sets. I'm also going to do plank jacks for 10 reps for 4 sets. And I'm going to do plank glute kickbacks for 10 reps, 4 sets. So everything's about 4 sets, 10 reps except for the plank holds. They're going to be 30-second holds, okay? So I'm just going to show an example for each. Okay, so when you want to do your plank, I've seen this variation before where, underneath my bed is so dirty. Where they stick their butt up in the air first and then slowly put their feet back and then let their upper body guide them down to the position that they want it. So that's one way. Or you can just go into it making sure that your butt's not high in the air and make sure that you're basically forming a straight line, okay? And that you're holding your core in. So that's a plank hold, okay? Next are plank up and downs. Now you can do these modified if you want, which modified means you can do them on your knees, but I suggest not. Challenge yourself, but if you absolutely just can't, it's okay. Try again next time. Just make sure you're trying, okay? So, plank up and downs is when you start in form on your forearms. That's 1 rep. Okay? So that's really going to work your shoulders. Your core is what's going to hold you from wobbling. And it's going to work your shoulders and your arms a lot. Then we're going to do plank jacks, which is going to work your core and your glutes. So again, everything is going to be in a plank position, okay? And I hope you can, let me come forward. Now, I'm going to try to show these, but you probably won't see the full version when I actually do it. Okay. Okay. So get in your plank position and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So, sorry, I doesn't make that much noise, okay? So that's a plank jack. Just pushing your legs out as if you're going to do a jumping jack, okay? The plank glute kickbacks, if you follow me on Instagram, I just did this over the weekend. So, if you don't, this is a plank kickback. You don't want to lift your leg too high up. And you want to make sure you're contracting your glute when you do it, okay? Alright, so we're going to do 10 reps, 3 sets of everything. Now, I said no breaks in between exercises, but you can take a short break in between doing the exercises between sets. I hope this is making sense, okay? So I really want you to take no break at all, but if you have to, take breaks in between the sets a little while, maybe about 10 seconds, 15 seconds tops, okay? So I'm getting over cold, so let me blow my nose. And then drink some water. If please warm up before this. I'm already warm. I'm not really going to show a warm up. I suggest doing dynamic stretching, walking lunges, maybe a couple of push-ups, something to get the heart rate going and to get your body warm. Okay? So I'm going to use my timer that's on my computer. So I'm going to start with plank holds for 30 seconds. Now since I'm doing this, I'm going to lose a couple of seconds. If you have a timer, interval timer, this will work great. But being that I don't have an interval timer at this time, I'm using the timer online called onlinestopwatch.com. You just set in how long you want the timer to go off for, and it'll count down for you. So that's one way that you can do it. But I suggest an interval timer because it'll help you not stop to restart the timer, okay? So that's just a suggestion. Or you can also use your cell phone. I use my cell phone or the computer sometimes. But it's really best to probably have an interval timer if you're going to constantly going back to back. Okay? So let's get started. Plank holds. Oh, let me actually start the timer. Okay? So make sure your core is in, as if your core is trying to kiss your belly button. Or your belly button trying to kiss your spine. I'm sorry. I feel like my shoulders are even. And breathe. Just try to relax if this 30 seconds are hard for you. Think about anything that's not pain. Okay? Alright, and that's one round. Now this is what I was trying to say. In between this set, you can take a short break. But being that I don't really want to take a break, I'm going to go try to go right into the next set. So I'm going to start round 2 of plank holds. Ten seconds. Whew. All right, so that's round 2. You need to take that water break already, but hopefully you don't. Go ahead and take a water break. Please stay hydrated during your workouts, okay? That's because I say don't mean not to stop. Doesn't mean you shouldn't stop for a water break. If you need water, take a water break, okay? So I'm going to start round 3. Just looking around my room. I think I should probably clean. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Alright, so that was round 3. I know I look probably crazy trying to get up, but I don't want to hurt my shoulder. I really don't want to hurt my shoulder. It just hurts. So, that's round 3. So if you need a break of water, if you need to stretch out your abs, a good stretch is a cobra stretch. So a cobra stretch here. Don't hurt your back. Don't push too high up if you know your back can't go that high up. Or if you know you can go that high up, you can do these, okay? So, but yoga, they tell you to keep it more like this, where your arms are a little bit closer to your body instead of so far in front of you. But only do that if your back is warm, okay? I don't suggest to full up if your back is warm. Okay, so this is the last set for plank holds. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to relax your mind and hold your core in. Alright, so those are our plank holds. This one's going to be a killer for me. So, let me get myself ready. Whew, okay, so next we have plank up and downs. Now, like I said, you can do the modified version if you really, really want to. But I really suggest trying to do the full out version. Challenge yourself, push yourself. I mean, you never know what you can do or what you can't do. So, I suggest trying. So we're going to do 10 for these. 10 reps, 4 sets. Now I'm going to do the first one so you can see how it goes. Modified. And then I'll try to do the other 3 sets unmodified. I don't really know if I can do it. I've never done it modified. Okay, so we're doing 10 reps, okay? So up and down is 1 rep, okay? So let's go. Okay, that's 1 set. Whew. Modified felt a little weird for me. But your shoulders should really be on fire, okay? Make sure you're holding your core in too. So it should be core and shoulders that should be kind of hurting you, okay? Alright, I think I was sliding. Alright, so let's try to go right into the next round, which is round 2. I'm going to try to do these full out. Shoulder sore at all. Whew. If you need to take that break, take that break. Make sure you go right back into it as soon as you catch your breath. Try not to take too long of a break either. Alright, so that was 10 for round 2. Just shake your arms out. Take a water break. Always keep my water up here. Whew. So these are really good for your shoulders. Shoulders help you give you that illusion of a small waist. And they look great in tank tops. And for my guys that I might be watching, well, ladies like shoulders anyway, so it'll look great when you don't want to wear that shirt this summer. Okay? So let's go into round 3. Now again, you can go as fast or slow as you want, okay? I'm going fast just to get it over with, but don't compromise form. As soon as I get tired, I try to slow down because I know I'm going to compromise my form. Form is very important. You don't want to injure yourself. You want to make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly to make sure that it's working. Okay, so this is round 3. That was round 3. My shoulders are on fire right now. So hopefully your shoulders are on fire too. Take this short second break. Even though I said no breaks, if you need that break, take that break. Because obviously I needed to. So, alright. So I'm going to shake my shoulders out. And get ready for the last round. 4. Alright. Alright, and I'm done with those. I always try to, if it's an exercise that I don't enjoy doing, I try to push through it faster. As you saw, planks really are not my favorite, but they really help. So it's always great to incorporate something that you hate to love. So I'm sure I'll love it as soon as I get it down pat. So I'm just going to take my socks off for plank jacks because I was sliding. So for plank jacks, you can go on your forms or you can come up here. I've seen it either or, and I might show either or. So let's get into it. 10 reps, 4 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're holding your core in, okay? Because they can, I don't know. To me, they're easy now because I've practicing at them. But make sure you hold your core in when you go out and in, okay? It's still an ab movement, kind of. Even though you're working your glutes too. So make sure you're holding your core in when you're doing that. So I'm going to do round 2. Again, you can go as fast or slow as you want. Make sure you're just giving it your all. I think this one will show my forearms for you guys. Okay, so that was round 2. And again, that's probably going to work your shoulders and your arms. Excuse me. My nose is still stuffy. So, again, make sure your core, you're breathing in and out during your workouts. Don't hold your breath the whole time. You are going to make yourself faint. You need oxygen for your muscles to work, to contract and to uncontract. You want to give it plenty of oxygen that it needs to move and to work and to build and tear itself apart. Okay? So let's do round 3. Alright. Whew. Shoulder killers today. But that's always good to kill your shoulders. So I suggest maybe doing these after your arm day, just to give that extra shoulder kill and to work your core at the same time. So I'm doing the last round. Okay, so that's the last round. Your shoulders should be like, girl or boy, what you doing to me? Okay. So I'm going to take a quick water break and I'm going to do quick plank kick, glute kickbacks for 10 reps, 4 sets. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do 5 a side, 5 another side, or you could do that. I'm going to make that suggestion. You could do 5 one leg, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 4, 4, you get what I'm saying? Or you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna get this. Well, you're not really gonna get the same amount of reps each leg, but at least when you do 1, 1, 2, 2, that's gonna get the same amount of reps each leg, 10 and 10. If you do it the other way, you'll just do 5 and 5. So whatever works for you, I'll show both. I'm gonna just say when you do 1, 1, 2, 2. Make sure you don't corrupt form because it's going to take longer, especially if you're moving a little bit slower. Alright, so I'm going to show it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So this is where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So you can do it that way, or the next round you can do it that way. I'm going to show it in a second. I suggest make sure you're really holding your core in. Don't kick your leg up too high where you're not in that straight line anymore. So it's probably best to do these in the mirror or with the computer. So you don't want to go up that high. I can see now I'm twisting my body a little bit, trying to hold myself together. So, okay. So now I'm going to show 1, 1, 2, 2. And this will be the second round. Three, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay? Whew. Yeah, that was a little harder. Like I said, since you're trying to give each leg the same number of repetitions, you're going to be there a little bit longer than I was the first time I did it. And you can do it either or. If you want to challenge yourself, you can do the 1, 1, 2, 2, just because you're going to be there a little bit longer. Or if you want to get through it a little bit quicker, you want to keep yourself moving, you want to be a little bit warmer, 1, 2, 3, 4 could work as well too. So now that I've done both, I think I'm just going to alternate. So now I'm just going to do the first one I showed again. And this is round 3 of plank glute kickbacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, when you do these, I suggest to contract your glute as you're kicking it up, as if you're doing a glute kickback standing up, okay? So make sure you're contracting your glute as it comes up. When you get to the top, contract it, squeeze it, and then bring it back down, okay? So this is the last round, and then we're done our cardio. Excuse me, cardio ab workout for the day. So I'm gonna shake my arms out, and I'm gonna do the 1-1-2-2. Six, six. Whew. Yeah, so those are hard. So hopefully your arms are not happy with you. Your core is pretty tight and you're worn and you're out of breath. I hope this helps. Give it a try the next time you want to do some cardio. Thanks for watching. Like and share.